What's up, you guys? So I'm currently on my Xbox One. I know it's kind of contradictory or ironic that I'm watching this on my Xbox One, even though it's a state of play for the PlayStation. The reason being is because of the fact that I can't watch this on my PlayStation because they have certain settings that make it so that for when you want to actually record with the capture card, you can't record anything like YouTube or stuff like that. So, but on Xbox, that isn't an issue, so that's why I'm doing it on here. Now, hopefully there's some good stuff to come out of it, considering it's the only thing I have planned to upload today. I've never really watched this state of play before, but I'm interested now because both PlayStation VR and regular PS4 games interest me because A, I have a PlayStation VR and B, I have a PlayStation, and PlayStation is my main console. So yeah. I know that Spider-Man is going to be exclusive for PlayStation when it comes to Avengers. So I wanted to make the decision for me to make content for him when he comes out in Avengers based off of you guys. So if you guys do want to see it, let me know. Because I may not do it unless you guys actually want me to, because that might be a little too controversial. In a sense, if that makes any sense. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Oh, the classic PS4 booting up. Alright. Okay, Crash 4, understandable.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time.
I'm actually...
Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo-Cortex and Dr. Entropy have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then, we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we pick things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore.
Remember when I played
Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide-open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zipline as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
Does MTX mean microtransactions?
Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you, or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, the Kano, but that's going to have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to
started,
control
like,
at key points in the adventure, so that they can
Clank?
provide their
Like,
own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingodile. I repeat, you get to play as Dingodile in Crash 4.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingodile. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table, so we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode.
That
it's
looks
our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspectives shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward. We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them.
Majority of people don't watch my stuff.
So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
Nice. Alright. Now let's move on to some stuff I'm actually interested in.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR.
Nice.
And some new PS5 gameplay too.
Oh, y'all said there was gonna be nothing PS5 related.
We opened the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd.
All right.
Now let's keep the party going with the latest from IO Interactive.
Hitman isn't necessarily. Again, it's another game where I'm not that interested in it. But I'm interested in seeing, I guess, what it has to offer. I've never played any of the Hitman games, mind you.
Besides, this is your big day.
Yo, that's cool. You could do VR?
Have fun.
I may have to play it just for that.
My art speaks for itself. Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to New York.
I know my reactions are very generic, but they are what they are. Is that it? Oh, cool. That's actually really cool. I'm excited for that. Well, I'm not necessarily excited, but it's an interesting new take on the game. What's this? Puzzle? What is this trying to represent? Oh, is this the Sherlock Holmes thing? Because I saw that there was gonna be a Sherlock Holmes game. Oh, so this has nothing to do with Sherlock Holmes. It's just a really weird thing. I guess he has something to do with time. Raid Anniversary Edition. Oh. Okay.
We are happy to announce Raid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern, high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Raid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Well, I surely am definitely not going to be playing this. It's not my type of game whatsoever. PS5?
Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Didn't they say there was
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
Huh. Just by the image itself, it looks mildly interesting.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter.
I know stuff obviously doesn't look good from this
The Hunter
video,
is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless.
I mean, that's
so the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design is critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the Hunter herself.
Doom Eternal is going to be a PS5 enhanced game, which I do have Doom Eternal. I haven't played it much, but I do plan on playing it. Hopefully, I'm hoping they add something in particular before I start playing, because it's what.
With help from the Eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the Hunter and the Eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping. Make sure you pet the Eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
Oh, so that's the mechanic of the game.
You'll find secrets all over the island, if you know where to look.
There's certain games I see sometimes where I'm just like, who would ever play this? Like, I feel like sometimes it's like, you should like at least ask people if they're gonna play a certain type of game.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the Eagle's ability to flap.
Well, I do see people playing this game.
You'll also discover
like,
larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
This kind of goes into one of those categories. It's like, I don't really see many people playing this. But I do at the same time. I know it fulfills a certain demographic of people who, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't play, and I'm not trying to base what I'm saying right now off of that. It's just purely the fact that
Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map.
Where I'm like,
instead, the Hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
Play that other game over this. I forgot what it was called. It was revealed during the PS5 event. I forgot what it was called though. It had
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the Eagle.
The tornado.
stay still in the light to avoid detection. You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks. When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest and corner them in a dramatic final battle.
Nose or a stuffy nose when I record videos, and I don't know why. It looks kind of interesting. That's definitely not what I'd play.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world.
I sort of kind of just want to skip this.
I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless.
Alright.
We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover.
Alright, just...
The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
I know I'm hanging on a game that I don't even know about yet, but I'm not trying to hate on it, but I don't want to watch any more stuff on it. I'm bored. Not something I'm going to be picking up this holiday season, that's for sure.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Oh, great.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
Just so excited for this. What the fuck?
For Spelunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together. And I also wanted to include that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys, and find hidden passageways, and you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area. In Spelunky 1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Thanks.
Definitely not something I'm interested in. I mean, it looks better than the last game, in my opinion. It looks more fun, but it doesn't really appeal to me. September 15th. Okay. Whoever likes that, I guess. There's your date.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you,
okay.
Starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
The reason I didn't say much last game is because I thought I was going to end up editing it out, but I think I'm just going to keep everything in, to be honest. I mean, this game already looks more interesting than the last two. Holy cow. I'm not excited for anything that's like not even close to being familiar to me. Well, that's not entirely true. There's some things that excite me that I'm not that familiar with.
Death.
But it's
you
not.
Cannot bring yourself to kill.
They really have to convince me.
Speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
I'm legit yawning right now.
What? Think you can get away?
Burning kiss?
Time for takeoff!
Genshin Impact, cool. Autumn 2020. I'm just gonna. Is this more of it?
I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercies. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance? This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust. Go all out or go home, Emperor!
Well, I don't know. This game actually does look kind of cool. Again, not something I would buy, but looks cool. This gives me like a Transformers vibe. Dang, that actually does look. I like the art style of this game a lot.
I'm not done yet.
You should have remained dead.
Yeah, with their lips not moving at all. Yeah, 2021 PS4, nice. Looks like they're still bringing out titles for PS4 next year, which is a good thing. This is, it's an interesting take on a game. It's kind of like 2D in a sense, but it's 3D as well. It's a platformer, I think. It actually does look cool. It looks neat. I like the aesthetic of it. I'm not even joking when I say I'm about to let some to rest. Just so that I can relax while watching this.
It's time to talk bug snacks. Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
I didn't want to see anything more.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island.
Can I say for a PS5 game, this is the worst looking one?
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense.
Okay,
I
maybe
swear,
it's not the
you
worst
chase
looking
this
one, but it's
Bugsnax
not
story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist! Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a bug snack right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
It's not bad.
Stranger, I could use your help.
To me.
This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, obs.
How's
that's just weird.
doing? He misses Papa. Oh, of course he does.
Hey, it's first person. I can give him credit for that.
Prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. You catch bug snacks and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
Snacksburg,
well,
really?
Say you do find these bug snacks and make it back alive. You just might keep your job.
I wonder.
Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
Is this game about to get more interesting? Wow. Alright.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an
Vader
eagerly
Immortal.
awaited
This is what I want
PlayStation
to
VR
see.
game.
I don't know yet if I'm gonna play this on the channel, but I'm absolutely getting this game.
The Force is strong with you.
Learn the ways of the Force.
You must stop Vader.
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
Yeah, this is what I want to play. Well, the Lightsaber Dojo. I really want to play this. It's the only game that has a lightsaber in it on PlayStation VR, so I want to play it. Besides if you bonded bladed sorcery, this is pretty much the best you can get. So it has August 25th. All right. Literally the day before school starts for me. Oh, I didn't mean to use an accent there, but screw everything.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
What the? Wait. This? Oh, it's Control. The game I stopped playing. I'm not doing the series on that game, by the way, anymore. I may play it in my free time, but I screwed up that Let's Play Beyond Belief. This is a really good game, though, if you do want to play it. It is a really good game. I just didn't realize it was going to be a horror game at first. I'm still considering, I still want to play, what's it called? Quantum Break, because that game, I think this is the game that I said I wanted to still play. No, it's not. It's definitely not. What is this? Oh, get this out of here. I hate puzzle games like this. Well, not puzzle games, but battle games like this. They're like no fun to me. I hate strategy games like this. Well, I don't hate them. I don't like them though. go to a different game, please. Auto chess? This doesn't look like anything I'm interested in. Oh, is this that one game that Oh yeah, it's like a weird platforming game. This game actually does look really neat. I would definitely play this if I was just really bored. I think I'd find it entertaining. Yeah. Well, when did I last see this game? I think I saw it as like a regular trailer on the IGN page. Yeah, this is so cool. I love the concept of this game. Oh, that's cute. The Pedestrian, January next year. Oh, great. The Pedestrian.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
Ooh.
We are the Forest Shadows.
Didn't y'all say that there was going to be no PS5 news? You lying sons of guns.
Straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Ooh, what is this? This already has me interested.
Don't shed a tear.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and he's talking.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
When the stakes loom ravage on
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army.
Why is this giving me like partial Assassin's Creed vibes?
Bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
Well, it really shouldn't be, because it's just the fact that Assassin's Creed has taken so many different concepts.
We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes.
From the dead of night.
To others, we are rivals.
Let's game it.
We are all outlaws.
Oh, outlaws and legends. Yo, I could see myself playing this game. This looks like a lot of fun.
Legends.
I could even see this potentially having like a multiplayer to it. But if it doesn't, it's understandable. I'm just saying it seems like it could. Like if it's like a squad of 4 people and then you just go have at it. 10-10. Okay, this game just based off of how it looks, I'm not. No, just please no. Is this supposed to be a knockoff Pokemon? Yeah, this is pretty much a knockoff Pokemon.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
So I guess there won't be any Call of Duty announcement thing. The only reason I would assume is going to be it because Call of Duty has a partnership with PlayStation. That's another fact. Godfall looks very interesting. I may play this on the channel. I haven't decided even if I'm going to get it yet, but I want to because it looks very fun.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console.
Dang,
Please enjoy.
It looks cool. It looks very
So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire.
Yeah.
Godfall is
if
a
I get this game,
package.
I'm 100%
All
playing
loot
on the
and gear
channel.
in the
Just
game
know that
are
for a
acquired
fact.
or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions.
That's
no
good to
waiting
know.
for content. It's all in the game on day one.
Good to know.
As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god
I remember.
who awaits you
I
at
forgot
the
what
top.
it was called. It was called
You play a
something fall.
Valorian knight,
Something
a
fall. I
godlike
can't remember
warrior
the first
able
name
to
of the
equip
game, but
valor plates.
I remember I
legendary
said I
armor
was gonna
sets
play that on the channel
transform
so
you
long
into an
ago, and I
unstoppable
tried to
master
play it, and
of
I
melee
just
combat.
it was like too much of a
Throughout
Dark
your
Souls
journey,
type game,
you'll
so I
find
just didn't
ancient
end up
valor
playing it
plates lost
on the
in
channel.
time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher.
I'm fine with that. It looks
The
amazing.
game is therefore
so
one
cool.
part gear-driven
Yeah, I
and
know the
one
based
part
off of the
player
video you guys are
skill-driven.
watching.
In
of
other
me
words,
reacting, it
not
doesn't
only
look
do we want
up
you
to
to
par,
find
but that's just
exquisite
because of
weapons
the
or
live stream,
powerful loot traits,
resolution.
but we also want
quality.
you to have that feeling of accomplishment or mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves.
Alright.
In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes. The longsword,
Okay.
the dual blades,
Okay.
the polearm,
Ooh, nice.
the two-handed warhammer,
Ooh.
and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own
This game is
primary
already gonna.
and
It's
secondary
definitely gonna be one of my
traits.
PS5 games. Of
At a later date,
I
we will
just
delve into the
it
weapon
looks too
classes
cool not to
and
play.
how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups.
Alright.
Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield.
The shield reminds me of the one
press
from
the shield
God of War.
button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets.
Ooh,
if you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack.
He literally has like a Captain America
You can double tap
shield,
the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
Alright. This looks so sick. It looks so fluid. Just so majestic. Fluid, like, this is, I can tell it's heavy on like a good smooth FPS. Good resolution. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell based off of, you know, the live stream, but it is what it is.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
Nice. Please. Alright.
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Alright, and just ending it super abruptly. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me reacting to all this stuff. Some things I had like 0 reaction for, others I had a lot of reaction for. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my video probably tomorrow. Peace.